Welcome back, tribe. Have one here from Man Guide. More feminists going nuts about the soft guy era. Drizzle, drizzle.
I'm in my soft guy era. I need to be taken care of. I need somebody to pay my bills.
Listen, fellas, we done with the whole masculine provider male era. We're in our soft guy era, okay? Drizzle, drizzle. Listen, you need to hold out and make that woman wait until she shows you that she's capable and that she's loving enough for you to give your body to her. You know, because at the end of the day, it's all about us. It's all about us. We just want our equal rights as men. So, drizzle, drizzle.
I've been tagged repeatedly in videos like this, and I know this is men's attempt to throw women's logic back in their faces. But the truth is, we already knew you were in your soft guy era. We thought you were soft when you couldn't resist a woman's temptation when you had a girlfriend, a fiance, or a wife. We knew you were in your soft guy era when you went to the store to get a pack of cigarettes or a gallon of milk and never came back. We knew you were in your soft guy era when you begged your baby mama not to put you on child support because you couldn't survive if she took that $250 a month, even though she was the one who was.
Notice it's a certain type of man, always, all the time. She's talking about a very specific Tyrones, a very high value man in the eyes of women, where they just can't stop sharing him and they'll put up with literally anything, which is absolute bare minimum garbage behavior.
Feeding the child and clothing the child, and she was the one who was providing shelter for that child as well. Like, we already knew you were soft. We're just proud of you guys for finally having the strength to admit it. I know this is meant to be a joke, but the joke's on you because you're only telling women what we already knew. So go ahead, get your laughs, get your views, get your engagement, and then get out of single women's faces because they don't care.
These broads still don't get it's a joke. I must have missed the whole masculine provider era. That's because you bedwenches had your own masculine provider era with feminism. Why would you want our money if you're so-called strong and independent and don't need no man? I thought you baddies, CEOs, and bosses with your own bag.
These men love to say, and what do you bring to the table? Honey, there is no table for us to sit at. You have no money to buy the table. We're sitting on the ground.
What's funny is it's usually the real broke ones that talk like this. These kinds of classy women that normally demand this level of man and wouldn't entertain a broke guy are high maintenance because they themselves are actually worth it. They come from wealthy families. They are raised to be proper. They're probably speaking multiple languages, graduated multiple degrees just to show you that they can. But what they really want to do is find a man that could provide for them to combine the family wealth. They're already connected really well. She's just building herself up for the future husband, essentially, which is always going to be a man on the level of her family status. Those women never speak like this, never demand stuff like this. This is fake energy you're getting right here. It's paper thin. You can pierce through it without even trying. These kinds of women bark this loud because their lives are that miserable. Those guys that these women are chasing, these are the side pieces to the girl I was referencing to before, the kind of women I was referencing to before. Those are the ones that get married to those kinds of men that these ones are getting pumped and dumped by. They're getting a taste. It's like you get a little snack of what life could be with a high value man. And then you get hit with a brutal reality that you're a dusty. You're a brokey. Your family is nothing. You probably come from a broken home. Not only are you broke, but you're uneducated. You're crude. You can't get invited to a gala or a ball or an event. You will make that guy look like an idiot. You can't even speak proper English. You think you're going to compete with Stacy from the multimillionaire family, whose daddy's full of connections and has life already planned out in front of her? You think you're going to compete with her? Life ain't the movie, sweetie. You have no chance. This is like a form of projection. I bet you a bunch of them have tasted that kind of guy and are pissed that they can't hold on to him. And most of the time, it's for these kinds of reasons, too. These guys have actual women lined up. Rich people know how to protect their wealth, for the most part. Bar some crazy story about a druggy rich kid. For the most part, they protect their wealth. And they don't let outsiders in, especially low-level brokies like this that has balding tires on an Altima. It's a joke.
What do you bring to the ground?
You said, what are you bringing to the table? Men are tired. I'm not bringing nothing to the table, babe. If you want a woman to bring something to the table, go to.
If I'm not mistaken, this one that started this whole wave of sprinkle sprinkle with the counter drizzle drizzle. This one's a single mother in a broken home and her own baby daddy's not in her life. Something of that nature. I read that somewhere. Confirm it in the comments. Again, broken people giving dating advice. Great.
go to the restaurant. If you're on a date and they're looking at another woman, look at cars. Because a man can be cute and broke and he knows you ain't going nowhere. But looking at cars is totally different. Oh my God, look, there's a Bentley. I wonder who's driving that. That way he sees you're not looking at looks, you're looking at money. I mean, yeah. Don't look at other men, look at cars. That'll get him.
Would you like to be my wife?
Would I like to be your wife? No.
Why?
I don't want to get married. I want money.
I give it, no problem.
Right, I ain't gonna say, hey, I'm gonna pay for your lunch. Just tell me how much it is. I said, okay, it's $17. He gonna say, $17? Where did you go? I said, Zaxby's. He goes, what on the menu are you getting for $17? I was like, you know what? Just don't worry about it. Like, I got it. Don't even worry about it. He gonna say, it's not about the money. I got the money.
It is about the money, bro. Sorry. If you're tripping over $17, my man, you got to work a little harder. Do some overtime. I can't support you on that one. If you're shocked at a $17 order, you can't even go to McDonald's anymore and get like a combo meal for $15. You're shocked by 17. Zaxby's is a step above that too. She's getting a bare minimum for $17. I know people are hurt out here, man, but don't tell on yourself. Damn.
Do you have it? Because it sounded very much so like you don't have $17, which is fine. But why would you offer to pay for somebody's meal and then you gonna complain? And what's funny, it's not funny, but what's funny to me is when I take myself out to eat and I'm splurging on me because I'm taking me out, the bill be like $150 alone. It's just me. And you talking about $17? Who gonna tell them? Oh, these men be so cheap for real. Like,
They're cheap dudes.
I can't catch a break.
First question I ask when we go on a date, are you going to delete every bitch off of your phone right now or no? And if they can't say yes, click, bye, done. I don't care. Granny's got to go too.
He doesn't call, you don't call. If he doesn't...
Bro, let me see you real quick.
Going to...
Stop the cap.
Doesn't text, you don't text. If he's not initiating dates or quality time, you don't initiate dates or quality time. You have to match his energy, because if you're constantly waiting on the sideline or then being the one reaching out first, you are becoming the golden retriever because you're chasing him. You're pursuing him. You have to remember that you are carrying one of the most powerful feminine energies literally in your womb in this entire universe. And this is what men want from you.
Get ready with me to find a wealthy white man.
You can have a little hair showing in the back. Okay? Just show a little bit in the back.
If you want to catch a billionaire, honey, you need more blush. And don't blend it, okay? Don't blend the blush. You're going to need some red lipstick.
Bruh.
And don't make the lipstick perfect, okay? We want, what is her name? What's Black China
Stop
Mama
the
name?
cap.
Tokyo Tiny or Tony,
Stop
whatever.
the cap.
Okay, you want to
Stop
look
the
like
cap.
you've been up all
Stop
night.
the cap.
Okay, drinking
Stop the
champagne. And you don't want your wig to be silky like this. So be a little ashy too, okay? A little ashy on the legs, because they like you to look like you just woke up from an all-nighter. Now that you've perfected the wig, honey, you need some kind of headpiece. Something that says, I'm here. I can't dress, but I have money. We're going to throw on be lived in. They don't want a slut, so cover up a little bit. They want to know you got the body, but don't show it all. Yeah, honey. They want to know that you're going to spend their money on the wrong shit. Y'all think, the headband or the hat? The other option you can do if you don't want to wear the coat, gloves, honey, they love some gloves. You got to have the jewelry on top of the gloves. You feel me? You got to put the jewelry on the gloves. Oh, shit. But that's okay. But look at that. An improvement.
She has to be messing around. This has to be a skit making fun of. There's no way. I can't believe that this one's serious. She's clearly doing a skit of all the degenerates on TikTok trying to show women how to nab a billionaire. There's no way. There really is. This is a skit.
Leave it. Don't fix it. Leave it.
Definitely.
Leave it. White man, find me. And if you don't have these, get to push up and push them up. Now you have to learn how to pose.
Yep, this is skit. 100%.
Tease it. Tease it like you tease a man.
Ain't no way.
Didn't know, because of course guys lie. They see a pretty woman, they want her. They not married, they ain't got no girlfriend. Oh, they single for the night.
Yes. So, I asked him, are you married? He said, no. I said, okay. He was in the store and I was waiting in the car or something. Or no, he was trying to get we were in the parking lot of the Marriott or one of them hotels, I don't know. And he was trying to get a room because he lived far away from where we were and he didn't want to drive because he had been drinking. So I said, just go get a room. We'll stay here. Whatever. So he leaves his cell phone in the car. So while he's in there, the phone starts going off. And it's late. It's a little late. Maybe like 1 or 2 or something like that. It's late. All of a sudden this phone starts.
This is the sprinkle lady that tells you get men with money only. Only men with deep pockets. Sis, you're willing to sleep with him at a Marriott. Okay? Something's not adding up here about the advice you're giving.
Ringing. And it says home. I'm like, home? Hello? It was his wife. She's like, who is this? I was like, who is this? She said, this is James' wife. I said, oh, this is James' girlfriend. And she was like, no, well, you're not the girlfriend that I know about. So she already knew about the other girlfriend. She knew about me. So I was like, oh. She said, well, where is he? I said, he's getting us a room. How you doing? I told you I was crazy. I was bold back in the day. I'm like, well, I don't work, baby. James pay all my bills. I don't work for nobody. What? Oh, Lord. I know a lot of y'all hate me now but I didn't know I was the innocent victim. I didn't know he was married or had a girlfriend. But when I found out, I handled it. I basically busted him. I said, I'm not going to no hotel room with you. Take me back to my car. So he begged and pleaded and cried. That's the only time I ever saw him cry. Because, like I said, he's going to lose all of this. The next morning, we went to the hotel room, but he didn't get none. The next morning,
we went to the hotel room, but he didn't get none. How gullible are the people who listen to you?
7:00, he's waking me up. Come on, I got to go to work. I was like, okay. So he rushes to the car. I'm in the car with him. He runs to the bank, y'all. Rush to that bank to close his account because they had a joint account. Rush to that bank with quickness before she could hit it. Smart. Because she was going to clean that out.
Hey, what's up, y'all? So, every time I get on this app, I'm getting secondhand embarrassment from you men. I don't know any of you all. But now y'all want to start this soft guy era, this drizzle movement, right? Listen, any man that's comfortable with the woman coming out of her purse or her pocket spending money on you, understand this, you'll do the same with a man. A lot of these men, ladies, are just down low. They just too insecure to come out the closet.
Here we go.
Because this whole movement is...
Ain't a real man. He's gay. Yeah, that's usually how it goes. As the number one thing they go for when you reject them or put them on equal footing and treat them like you would treat everybody else is, clearly you must be gay. That's talk about being a phobic, eh? Women will bring that card out real quick. And what's funny throughout all of these is I haven't seen a truly feminine woman once. I haven't seen a woman worth opening a car door. I haven't seen a woman worth bringing home and introducing to family. I haven't seen one woman that showed any cues or green flags that she would make a good mother. No femininity, no pleasant demeanor, personality, energy, nothing. It's all masculine. Masculine women asking for feminine privileges. That's the world we live in today. I'm not even going to watch the rest of this video because it's going to be more of the same that we already know. Most likely a ton of complaining on men turning the tables on them, showing them the mirror and how ridiculous they sound when they're asking for a bunch of things that they know they don't deserve. And that's putting it nicely. You lost all your privileges in trying to become men. You lost all the feminine privileges trying to say you're independent, trying to say you're a strong boss babe, that you don't need a man, that you could provide for yourself. You lost all those unspoken contracts in society that you had as a woman when you tried and then belittled all men. You're just getting what you fought really hard for. Equality. So split the bill, pay the mortgage, put in effort, take a man out, ask him out on date. Do what men do now. It's all about equality, correct? Anyways, we'll see you on the next one.